Hi my friend and fellow trader, it's Will here over at Pips and Gains, and back again with another prop firm challenge review. In today's video we're going to be looking at FX2 funding and if they are any good or not. I've been receiving a lot of emails and comments in my videos to do a review on this firm to see how they work and whether I would recommend them or not. So before we actually get into the video, if you are new to the channel or you haven't yet subscribed yet for some reason, simply hit the subscribe button now, show your support for the channel so I can keep on making videos like this, share my near 15 years experience in the FX markets, hopefully help you become a better, more consistent, profitable trader. So let's get into the video. First thing you should know, I have no affiliation with this company or any of the prop firm challenges that I'm doing. I'm simply signing up to them, plugging in my trading strategy and then sharing with you my progress and whether personally I would trade with these companies long term or not. So just so you understand how things work. Okay, so let's get into it. FX2 funding. First off, we want to look at the website. First thing we want to look at when we are picking a prop firm is the drawdown restrictions they have and the trading rules. So then you'll be able to understand if your strategy will work with them and use your numbers to stay within their risk levels. So looking at the front page there, all looks like the standard marketing stuff. They've got influencers that are recommending them. So trade your style, they allow copy trading, EA, scalp, trade the news, etc. So any trading style, 80% win rate, no time limits. This is good. One-step evaluation, again good. Refundable fee on evaluation. So they only have the one type of funded account program. Again, that's something I do like. Instead of confusing traders with all these different types of accounts, either just have the simple one up front like this, or one or two. So there's not too many to confuse traders. So you can get started up to an account of 200,000. I've started a 25k account. Here's around 6 weeks ago. Now again, the past couple of weeks in trading has been pretty static because I have been on holiday and I haven't been doing much. So I should see my account start to grow again after this, starting this week, to be honest. So looking at the rules are pretty simple. Okay, profit target is 10%. Daily max loss is 4% and trailing drawdown is 6%. So you can't really say that this is the main thing I don't like about this is 4% and 6%. To me, that is basically there to increase the failure rate with these, with this firm and with many of the different prop firms out there. It's either one or the other, or like FTMO has a 5% daily and a 10% max. This here is too close. To be honest, the max drawdown on this account is 4%, especially if you're a swing trader and you're trading longer term trades. You really need to keep your risk under 4%. And if you do approach that level and you have to close all your trades to avoid getting your account or losing the account when it approaches the daily loss, after that you will only have a 2% max loss. So again, this here, I suspect, looking at it, maybe not, I could be wrong, but I don't see the point in this. Really do not see the point in having this so close together. You could either have it at max daily loss at 3% or and trailing drawdown 8% or 5 and 10% like all these other prop firms out there. I don't see the point in this, to be honest. The max drawdown on this account when you're trading these funded accounts is 4%, and you need to adjust your trade size and your strategy to keep the drawdown under 4% and preferably under 3%. The reason being is because if you keep it under 3%, it gives you a bit of a buffer. And if you do hit the 4%, the account's closed. Trailing drawdown, how it works is it actually trails the drawdown up until 6%. So you start at 25,000. Once you've made 6% profit on the account, the drawdown will then move to the starting balance and stay static there, which is a good point. And from there, you can actually build your account. So once you've reached 10%, you'll be able to build your account from the starting balance. You probably have to be honest, build the account maybe around 20% first and 20% after you've reached the starting balance. That will give you a 20% drawdown, and it will actually allow you to keep a good lot of this within the 4% buffer. So it will take a bit of time to grow this account, basically because of the restrictions with the 4% drawdown rule, daily loss max drawdown rule, especially with the way I trade. This is my account so far. You can see we're 34% of the way there. You've got to reach 10%. Again, this basically because of these restrictions, it's going to take a while to do this. I have had no issues with the account so far. The spreads, everything seems legitimate so far. If we look at the trading rules, so this is what I do not like here. Okay, they either just keep the max drawdown at 6%, or they remove the daily, or keep it at 4%. Just remove this daily drawdown, because I don't see the point in it, these two being so close. That is my only criticism so far of this that I don't like. Scaling plan. So every time you make 10%, so very, very simple rules. And I've had no problems. I've no reason to contact support with this company so far. Everything seems fine. The spreads and all on the account that they're using 8 cap again. So everything seems, that end of it seems all good so far. See the accounts here. Like I said, with all this here firm there, I do suspect the majority of traders will not pass this funded challenge, basically because of the drawdown rules, and most traders will fail these funded challenges anyway. Again, like I've said many times, when you're going to trade, you need to know your strategy. You need to have a strategy. You need to know your numbers over the long term, and then you can adjust your strategy and your position sizing so you can stay within the parameters of these prop firm challenges. Like, you cannot be trading 1% per a trade, 1% risk per trade on a firm like this, 4 losing trades in a row, which is pretty standard and happens very, very regularly in trading. Your account you'll lose the funded challenge. You need to be keeping maybe your risk, like I said, you need to keep it under 3%. To be honest, you need to keep your overall drawdown under 3%, just so you've got that buffer. And you'd probably need to be trading have your trade risk set below probably around 0.1% of your account on each setup. That gives you a 30 trade buffer to allow your system and strategy to work. So again, in trading that size, the account will take a while to grow, and that is the the story of these funded accounts. You need to know your numbers, and you need to adjust your strategy to that. And to stay within the risk parameters, you need to trade small and steady over time. Because there's no point passing the challenge super fast, taking incredible risk, and then at some point down the future, you're going to end up losing the account anyway. Like, if you're taking 2%, 3% risk per position, a couple of trades and you're out of there. You need to know your strategy, know your numbers, and allow your method to work over time using smaller trade size, and slow and steady wins the race. So that is what I recommend then. Like I said, it's hard. I have to wait to see till I've passed the challenge, like any of these. Everything's very straightforward and simple so far. The only thing I don't like is the max daily drawdown and the trailing drawdown, basically because how close they are together. And I'll keep you updated on this firm so hard and let you know how it goes. But no problem so far with the platform. Spreads, everything seems fine with it. So And if you're going to use it, make sure you know your numbers, make sure you have a strategy that works, and make sure preferably keep your risk, the overall drawdown, under 3%, so you're not heading towards that max daily loss limit. So that is it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment sections. Let me know if any prop firms you want me to do reviews on, and I will have a look. So I'll keep you updated on the progress of my FX2 funded challenge account. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I shall see you on the next video, well over pips and gains.